We know about Jesus Christ, who lived on this world for 33 years and whose mission was about 3 years. Uh, Now, we see other gods also who had lived on this world who call themselves God, let's say. How important is Jesus Christ's life against the other gods that has lived?
I don't know it is right for me to compare Jesus with any other deities because we are not here to compare. But if you ask me how important it is for Jesus to have lived on this earth and how significant it is, one can say that Jesus is the only human being born sinless. Now, when I say that, some may argue with it and contradict that. But we know from history that Jesus was born through a virgin birth, and also the character of Jesus, which impacted so many during back then when he walked on this earth. More importantly, his death and the resurrection. Now, his birth and his lifestyle, many can contradict and argue about it, but his death and his resurrection is the key. That there are so many proof, evidence to how Jesus died on the cross. We know we have so many evidence to that, and also historic evidence.
Pardon me,
Yeah.
brother, do we have non-biblical evidence also?
Yes, because now it was a major incident during that time, and Romans ruled Israel during that time. So they documented everything. The Romans documented everything, and I think there are so many documents concerning the death of Jesus, and also Josephus, who is a historian who lived after Jesus' resurrection, records this. And he's not a believer of Jesus.
He's not a Christian.
He's not a Christian, but he records that in his historic evidence. And also there are so many other non-biblical evidence to say that Jesus was crucified and he died. And also to his resurrection, there are so many evidence, and the main evidence being the disciples themselves. Because after Jesus' crucifixion, they were in hiding and they were in fear of their own lives. And few days later, 1 month or so, they came out boldly and proclaimed that Jesus rose again from the dead. And the fact that they came out boldly, and also they were willing to die for their statement, right? Which proves that there must have been something to activate them, because nobody would die for a lie, right?
Absolutely.
So I mean, okay, they will, for certain benefits, one would lie. But for sacrificing their own lives for a lie, I don't think anyone would do. But they were willing to do that, and not only they were willing, they did that. And most of the disciples who claimed that Jesus rose from the dead, they were either crucified or beheaded or stoned to death. So many ways. So we know from that fact, and there are so many other evidence to show that Jesus rose from the dead. And to this date, nobody was able to find his grave and his body. And there were claims that, we found Jesus' body and all that, but that came to nothing after, scrutiny. So we know that Jesus rose from the dead, and that death and resurrection is the uniqueness of Jesus other than all the other deities, so-called deities. I mean, there are so many people who lived and who taught good things about how to live and how to or to attain certain spirituality.
Certain
But-
stages in life.
Yeah, stages in life. But the uniqueness of Jesus is that his death and his resurrection, the fact that he still lives, and we know that he's coming back to this world, and whatever he has prophesied before he departed from this world about the last days is happening right before our eyes. And that alone is an evidence that Jesus he died and he rose from the dead and he's coming back. So that's the uniqueness of Jesus compared to other
deities. So now, are you saying that his resurrection, without his resurrection, that Christianity wouldn't be possible?
No, because Bible itself says that, in the book of Corinthians, chapter 15, Paul writes that if the dead are not raised, then Jesus was not raised. And if he was not raised, our faith is in vain. Because Christianity hangs, the faith hangs especially on the resurrection of Jesus. Because by resurrecting himself or coming back to life, he defeated death. And that death entered into this world in the Garden of Eden for disobedience of man. And by his obedience unto death, Jesus reversed that and he rose from the dead and also gave us, his believers, the promise that one day we would be resurrected to have that eternal body and live with him forever. And that's our faith. So without resurrection, there won't be any Christianity. So-